'76 Jeep. When I got it, it was steering column wasn't in right. There was a lot of stuff. It had some paint on it, and I did a lot of work. I cleaned up everything. I did some dent work in here. I masked a lot of it. I straightened up the rear fender, the rear tailgate. There's a lot of mess in it right now, but I painted all of the edges and the corners. All of the red that was on the body, I masked the plastic. I blew a lot. I cleaned this out, but when I painted it, of course, I blew a lot of dirt. I've cleaned up this whole dash here. Yesterday, I went around. It took me quite a while to get this window sorted out. Like my fancy prop there, but I've shot the whole window. I've got the dash all cleaned up. There was a lot of rust right in this area. I took that all out. The way the defroster works, there's holes there in the middle, and this blows up into here, and I've got defroster vents. So I finally got this whole thing painted here. Of course, I gotta re-tape it. I was just trying to keep it off the window. I've got some rough spots here. This has all been sanded. I cleaned it off so the overspray wouldn't look bad. I've shot some paint here over the primer. You can still see I've got 80 grit scratches, but it's pretty much all done. Here's one of the fenders. You can see the paint showing through here where it's but all of this, you can see the scratches in it. Hello, Kane. And I'm just kind of doing an update here on this old Jeep. And some of my little paint tools. See, I'm not really worried about dust too much because I'm painting all of the corners and edges. I've pretty much got this all done. The sides are done. At least got a red coat on them. So my next step is to clean all this up and clean this Bondo or not Bondo, but primer, get rid of all this out of here. I'll put one more red coat. And then what I'm going to have to do is wet sand this whole thing, basically, with 220 and 360, and get it ready for the final coat of paint. This is a pretty good old Jeep. I can't really see, and I don't really want to open up the hood, but I've got a 302 roller cam Ford in here, an adapter for the transmission. It runs really good. It's summertime, so I'm just kind of updating you guys on a live video here. Going to get posted to my Facebook account. I should probably do this, a couple times a week, but I didn't know how. I got Chat API going, or Chat GPT going, and it actually showed me how to go live. This tailgate here's all been sanded, primered good. So that's the thing while I'm my next paint job, because is gonna cover up all of this, and then I'll get this area primer. You're not really gonna see a lot of this. It's gonna be painted, and of course then I'll take probably spray cans or something and paint this black. I've got a brand new top on it. I'm just trying to get the paint on it, and I'll paint all this inside that I don't really particularly care if it's in good shape or anything. And we'll move on. Then I'll close it all up. I'll put the final coat. So I painted all the edges yesterday. I'll paint this primer here today. And while that's curing, I'll sand this good, mask it again. This tape has been on here for several days. It's not a good way to do it. You know, tape, if you're gonna be working on a paint job for several days or a week, you know, this has probably been in process for a week. You want to pull your tape off, because once it gets dry, it's really hard to get off. Here was some, I had this all masked good, but I was trying to clean up all this stuff down here. The turn signal fits over this, so it'll cover it all up. But I wound up getting a lot of paint on my plastic. You want to avoid that. See how I'll take this this paint off of here and put new tape on it, and so I can just use the acetone or something and clean that up. This right here is taped real well. There won't be anything on it. I've got some plastic here that's taped pretty good. I'm not trying to do a really good job. I'm just trying to clean the whole thing up and make it good. Well, for being a 1970s vehicle, it's remarkably rust-free. It really wasn't beat up or anything. I've got really good expensive tires, brand new tires and wheels on it. It sit out in the weather for a couple years, so that needs to be cleaned up. But I'm just putting this up to the YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it if you guys would like it, and if give me a comment. What do you think? And try to keep the YouTube stuff growing. Basically what I usually do, or what I have been doing, is I'll do some part of it and then make a video. I'll say, I'm going to clean up this and that and the other thing, and then I don't have tripod or anything to watch me grinding and sanding. Well, I do, but it takes so long, you know. It takes it takes twice as long if you're shooting a video. But and then I video the after. So it says I'm going to do this, and then boom, it's done. And this live update, in addition to kind of making the YouTube channel a little better, is kind of tying the restoration of this Jeep videos. So anyway, guys, here I am, 80% done with the paint job. Once I get it painted, then I have to pull all this tape and stuff off of here, and Don't have much left. I've got all of the dash done, all the gauges working. One of my other videos show all of that work. But we're just giving you an update. And here in the next few days, I'll be getting this all cleaned up, get it running and driving. I'd like to get this thing sold here by the 1st of July. I don't really want that much for it, $10,000. I see really, you know, these things, these CJs, you know, they sell from $5,000 to $20,000, and $5,000 they're rusted out and the motor don't run. But this is going to be a real nice one. So I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for your views. Appreciate any comments or anything, and thank you very much.